Are you in a long-distance relationship right now? And if you are, then are you looking for long-distance relationship tips and tricks that will keep her interested in and loyal to you? If you are, then you know what? I know the struggles you're going through. You're probably lonely, or you're probably uncertain about the future of your relationship, or you feel an incredible sense of time pressure to make the relationship work. If you can relate to any of that, then guess what? I have some bad news for you. Long-distance relationships are notorious for failing. I mean, they can fail for many reasons. For instance, your girlfriend might get tired of waiting and call things off. Or she might find a new guy, someone who lives in the same town as her, and decides she loves him more than you. Or she might realize that closing the distance with you is just not practical. But do you know the most common reason why long-distance relationships fail? Here it is. It's because women simply lose interest in them. And why do long-distance girlfriends lose interest? It's all because of one big mistake that most long-distance boyfriends make. And here's the worst part about this one big mistake. It's default behavior for most guys. That means most long-distance boyfriends, including you, are probably making this one big mistake without even knowing it. The result? Your long-distance girlfriend will lose interest in you, unless you know what this big mistake is and learn how to avoid making it. I'll let you know what this big mistake is shortly. Before we do that, however, do me a favor. Click the like button right now because I'll wait here. Once you liked this video, I'll share with you what that one big mistake is. Deal? Click like now. Done? Awesome. Now let's talk about the one big mistake most long-distance boyfriends make that end up making their girlfriends lose interest. When it comes to making a long-distance relationship work, conventional dating advice would tell you this. Keep communication lines open. That means you should talk or text every day, schedule weekly or bi-weekly Skype calls, basically communicate as often as you can. Guess what? This is exactly the one big mistake I was telling you about. Here's why. Because constant communication builds comfort. And comfort is the worst thing you can make your long-distance girlfriend feel. Why? Because you're building a conflict in her mind. By communicating with her constantly, you make her feel like you're very close to you. But then she looks around and reality hits her like a freight train. You're not close to her at all. In fact, you're far, far away. Think about this for a minute. Imagine your long-distance girlfriend promised to fly to your town to visit you. On the day leading up to the visit, she keeps telling you about the things she wants to do with you, including the things she wants to do to you in your bedroom. How would you feel? Excited? Turned on? Like the luckiest guy in the world? Now imagine on the day of the visit, she calls to say she can't make the trip. How would you feel then? Turned off? Bitter? Like the unluckiest guy in the world? Guess what? That's exactly how you're making your woman feel by keeping communication lines open. You're making her feel loved, cherished, desired, but then she looks around and she snaps back to the cold, hard reality of a long-distance relationship. The longer you make this one big mistake, the more turned off, bitter, and unlucky she feels. That is how women lose interest in long-distance relationships. And if you've been trying to keep communication lines open, you might have been hurting her without even knowing it. Big oops. So now the big question is, what should you be doing instead? Here's the answer. There are two ways to keep your long-distance girlfriend interested. There's the safe way, and there's the hardcore way. And you're about to learn about both. Let's start with the safe way to keep a long-distance girlfriend interested. The practical way to keep a long-distance girlfriend interested is simple: to close the distance and settle down together. That's it. The best case scenario is when she moves to your town and settles down with you there. That's the biggest sign she loves you, and that she's willing to sacrifice and do her part to make your relationship work. Now, you might be thinking, no, that doesn't sound right. I think it's my job to move to her town and settle down there. Hey, that can work too. And it's okay if you have the resources and the patience to pull it off. Fair warning though, I've heard a lot of horror stories from men who quit their jobs and sold their homes and moved to their long-distance girlfriends' towns, only to go through a breakup just a few weeks later. What happened? Again, it's all because of the conflict they created in their girlfriends' minds. While they were apart, their constant communication created a rosy, irresistible fantasy in their girlfriends' minds. But once they were physically together, reality didn't nearly match up to their fantasy, and so the relationship ends in disappointment. And the guys find themselves with no girlfriend, no job, and no home to go home to. Friend, the more you've kept your communication lines open, the more likely this will happen to you, so think carefully about moving to where your girlfriend is. I hope you're seeing the challenge in front of you right now. And if your girlfriend is already losing interest, then you'll have to act fast. Luckily for you, I got you covered. You're about to learn a foolproof way to not just keep your long-distance girlfriend interested, but also fall in love with you so much that moving to your town and settling down with you would be the easiest choice she'll ever make in her life. You've never heard of this method anywhere else, I can guarantee you that. Before we get to that, here's what I want you to do for me. Take 3 seconds to click the subscribe button below. By subscribing to my channel, you'll get all my future videos directly before anyone else. Pretty cool, right? So please take those 3 seconds and click subscribe now. I'll share with you the hardcore way to keep your long-distance girlfriend interested once you become a subscriber. Click subscribe now. Have you subscribed? Awesome, thanks. Now here's the hardcore way to keep her interested. Fair warning, what you're about to learn isn't for the faint-hearted. The method I'm about to teach you was taught to me by my friend and mentor, Rake. Derek is a mentalist, author, coach, and the world's top authority on mind control in dating and relationships. And he teaches a technique that puts you in the best position possible, no matter how badly your long-distance relationship might be going. It's called the fake breakup technique, and Derek suggests using it only when your girlfriend is already losing interest. As its name implies, this technique puts your relationship through a fake breakup. It's not real, and the risk of ruining the relationship is minimal, and you'll get her back again in the end. But in your girlfriend's mind, the breakup is real. That's the key to the technique's success. Here's how the fake breakup technique works. Step number 1 is to break up with her gently. In one of your conversations, you tell her something like, "I think we need to start seeing other people." Or, "You're right, I don't think this is working out." Or, "I can't give you what you want right now, so I think it's best if we parted ways." That's it. You don't explain, and you don't entertain her objections. You break up with her gently. That's it. I told you it wasn't for the faint-hearted, but that's not all. Step number 2 is to weather the storm. She might react in disbelief or anger, or she might slip into depression. That's fine. Bite back the impulse to comfort her. Remember, comfort is the enemy here. You'll need to double down on your decision to break up, until she finally begs you to meet up. That's when step number 3 comes in. Step number 3 is to restart the relationship. When you meet up, the topic of the relationship will undoubtedly come up. That's when you can tell her, "If you're willing to do a few things differently with me, then I'll gladly give us a second chance." And then you tell her your new terms. Your new terms might include her moving nearer to where you are. Or it may require her to stop being possessive of you and start giving you the space you need. Or that she agrees to settle down together within a new time frame. Whatever your new terms might be, this is where you lay them out. And by this time, she'll love you so much that she'll gladly say yes. And there you have it. You've successfully kept your long-distance girlfriend interested in you. But you're still not done. The clock is still ticking. She can still lose interest in you if you don't do one more thing. And that's step number 4. Step number 4 is to fractionate her. Now, what does fractionate mean? Fractionation is yet another mind control technique. It's simply the act of putting a woman on an emotional roller coaster. Fractionation makes your girlfriend feel like you're the strongest, most dominant man in her life, and that will only make her want to settle down with you even more. In fact, my mentor Derek believes fractionation is the core of mind control. It's the most powerful mind control technique out there, and it has the power to help you achieve any outcome you want in your love life. And yes, That includes making your long-distance relationship become a lifelong relationship. And when that happens, you won't need to look for long-distance relationship tips any longer. Believe me, because it's true. Now here's the catch. I can't explain fractionation in this video. By itself, this video is already long, and rushing through the explanation won't do the technique justice. That's why I have something even better lined up for you. In just a moment, a link will come up inside this video. Click on it, and you'll be sent to an online masterclass on mind control, which teaches you exactly how to use fractionation. The host of this online masterclass? None other than the master, Rake himself. This is the best opportunity you'll ever have, so go ahead, click the link and join the online masterclass on mind control now. Do it.